So in the last episode, we unlocked the Herblore skill. However, the first potion that I can create in the farming guild is the strength potion at level 12. So to get from level 3 to 12, I will need to clean the herbs. Unfortunately, that gives a very minimal amount of experience. We'll need to grow guam until level 5, marantils until level 11, and then from 11 to 12 we can do terramins. We're going to need to grow 86 guams, 256 marantils, and 46 terramins for a total of around 400 herbs, which at around 5 herbs per run is going to take me quite a bit. That'll be about 80 runs. One other really exciting thing that happened is my Hespori is fully grown, so I can go ahead and try to get some combat training here. We're really going to have to do some experimenting because we don't want to die every single time we get one hit down on the plant. The early levels are going to suck because I'm going to get one shot, but hopefully we can discover a viable technique. Okay, let's fight the Hespori for the very first time. So what we need to do is attack the flower quickly and try to run at the door. Okay, well, we died. To be expected, but we need to find a way to get out that door before the Hespori can hit us with damage, or else this is not going to be really viable. But that's really exciting. We got 40 experience for one attack. So we decided we might as well train on defensive because the higher defense we have, the more likely we are to survive the attack. Oh, we survived, but we have auto retaliate on. Oh, okay, we dodged those last two. And no, we didn't get out the door. However, we didn't die. Okay, we're back for another attempt here. We are poisoned. Let's see if we can attack the flower quickly and then get out the door in time. Not quite. But we only got attacked by one of the Hespori's 2 projectile attacks that time. I believe the Hespori's max hit is 14 with that. So for a while, I'm going to be in one-shotting territory. But, okay, every time I level up is also going to be an issue because that definitely will not allow me to get out the door in time. Back for attempt at number 5. Attack the flower quickly, hit the door, and yes, there it is. We got out without taking damage. So it is possible. We need to be on a very low ping world, and we can't level up, I believe. If we level up, we're going to get hit for damage. That may be unavoidable, and especially in these early levels, it is going to kind of suck. Okay, we're still getting used to the motion. You need to click on the flower, and as soon as you start running, automatically click on the door. Your guy will automatically attack the thing quickly, and then we have to hit the door right away. And is that? Nope. Okay. Attack the flower, hit the door. Oh, no, that's no good. That's no good. And we're dead. So we have a few problems fighting the Hespori currently. The main one is that we don't have much food. So my best healing food right now is 1. And we don't have any way of curing poison. However, it does look like there's a method where I won't take any damage, assuming that I am tick perfect with my emotions every time, or else I will get aggroed by the Hespori and take damage. Well, we're just about to hit level 10 defense, and hopefully I don't die trying to get out of here. Pretty nice milestone level so far. We're up to 12 HP. Now, getting any HP levels is also going to be extremely useful for Thieving Master farmers, because right now, I die in 4 hits, and getting that up higher would help out tremendously, really. We're still getting used to this a bit. We are dodging hits more often than not now. And I think after a few more hours of doing this, I will pretty much have it perfect, assuming I don't level up or do something dumb like that. Alright, so we're actually just growing a yew tree right now. I had a few seeds in the bank, and I got it as a medium contract. In the future, I'll probably downgrade the contract, but I wanted the experience. We're going to pay 10 cactus spines just to make sure it's safe. So in the last episode, I asked you guys what you thought about getting a few more tools for the account, mainly an axe and a knife. Most people agreed, and the agreed upon method was to go ahead and buy a bronze and iron axe from Bob's Brilliant Axes, and then from there, we're going to buy any further axe upgrade at the woodcutting guild for their inflated prices. And while we're out of the farming guild, we'll just go ahead and grab a knife. So there we go, those are the only purchases we'll need to make in the mainland, and we are using the gold that we earned in-game just from selling seeds back to the seed vendor, as well as regular compost. One other thing I'm going to do while I'm out of the guild is get 15 woodcutting. Now, some people are going to say, why don't you lamp it? And the problem with this account is my session time is so low because a lot of it is just checking in on my farming patches, and I don't even know how long it would take to get 15 woodcutting just from XP randoms. So at that point, I'd just be sitting in the game doing nothing, just waiting for them, which I don't really see the point of that. Okay, there is level 15 woodcutting. We can now cut oak trees, which will make us pretty much self-sustaining in the farming guild because the earliest tree that you can grow is a acorn, which grows into an oak tree. So unfortunately, we can't grow a regular tree. Not really sure what the reason for that is. Those are the only woodcutting levels we'll need to get out of there, and we'll be pretty much set. One last kind of minor exception I want to go over now, I might as well just get this all over with at once, is these 2 log spawns here. I'm going to be using those to train my fletching to 15, and then from there we'll be good to go as well. I kind of consider the fire and these logs to be part of the guild, they are pretty much in it. I don't really know if the fire will ever come in handy, but if I ever do get my cooking level up high enough, that will be my only way of cooking food. I do have kind of a minor plan of trying to kill enough imps to obtain enough raw chicken to get myself to a high enough cooking level to cook sweet corn. Okay, there's my first yew tree grown. That's extremely exciting. Oh, 7k farming experience. My god, that took me like 2 days to achieve that much a few weeks ago. However, that's probably going to be the only yew tree I'm going to plant right now. We want to save our yew seeds for when we can actually chop them, because it could take a while to get them from a contract in the future. So we have 3 seed packs right here. They should be mediums pretty well. Nothing too interesting yet. I have noticed a notable increase in rarer seeds. We got another Hespori seed. Hespori seeds are rare, but are not going to be extremely useful until later on. But yeah, those 3 seed packs were worth 90k, so much better than easy ones. We have our first farming level coming in quite a while. There's level 66 farming. We're trying to quickly get that level before we die from the poison. I was doing a little bit of Hespori training and I took a bit of damage. 4 minutes to tank out the poison, so it's not ideal, especially since I will be running through my food stores pretty quickly here. My best option until I get higher HP will be tomatoes. But growing tomatoes is not very good for experience and is not part of a medium contract. So I'm probably just going to be growing strawberries. Once I get to a higher HP level, strawberries will heal more than 1. But really, there's just not a lot of great options. If you guys have an idea for a better food option available from just farming items, please leave a comment, because this is pretty brutal. I actually totally forgot about bird nests. Do those help at all? I don't think so, except for maybe as a Herblore secondary. The jewelry nest wouldn't really ever come in handy because it's just the 4 types of rings. Okay, there's level 20 woodcutting. We're just chopping down our oak tree over and over again. We're going to get to 30, and then we're going to go ahead and plant a willow sapling. We have a few seed packs in the bank. We're going to go ahead and open up quickly here. We're still looking for our very first Celestra seed. Not a big rush on that because we won't be able to plant it for quite a while now. We got a snapdragon seed right off the bat and a yew seed, or no, a mahogany, I guess. Okay, we'll do a price check on this inventory. 96k, pretty nice. I'm really hoping for higher tier tree seeds because those are what are actually going to get me decent experience. High tier herb seeds aren't actually that useful, even though they are valuable. Experience wise, aren't that actually useful. Okay, we got our very first jewelry nest from chopping a tree. Again, I don't think this will be useful. Even if we could enchant it, we could get, what, a ring of recoil, a ring of dueling, and whatever the last one is. Anyway, I guess the ring of recoil would theoretically be the most useful. I don't think I can enchant it anyway, so we're just going to have it on for Fashionscape, I suppose. Alright, so we have around 7 or 8 medium seed packs, so we're going to go ahead and open those up quickly. Let's do a quick price check on this first inventory here. 31k, nothing too great. The next price check here is going to be at 132k. Very nice. We got a Renar seed and a palm tree seed. Palm trees are awesome. I mean, getting to 85 is going to take so long. I think I kind of assumed that easy contracts would give me more high tier seeds, but they did not. So we're going to have to be doing quite a few medium contracts before I even get enough seeds to kind of continuously do tree runs. But things do seem to be improving, and I think after this episode I'm going to consistently start planting willow saplings, because I do seem to be getting a lot of willow seeds from the medium contracts. Okay, so we just hopped worlds about 100 times and we're up to 10 fletching, so we can now fletch a longbow, so this will go a little bit quicker now. Unfortunately, one of the logs is actually hidden and you can't pick it up. On the minimap you can see 3 red dots, but for some reason one is just inaccessible. So yeah, whatever, we're just picking up 2 per world, hopping around, and we'll get to 15 pretty soon now. Okay, this whole process took around an hour and around 10 disconnects, so not ideal. A little while ago I got this zombie mask, which I thought was appropriate for my account. Looks kind of like a Renar fiend to me. There is 15 fletching, that was all we will need. We can now fletch arrow shafts out of oak logs, so we'll go back inside and we'll just slowly pick away at fletching as we get more oak logs. We have another 5 medium contracts that we completed, so let's go have a look at the rewards. First up here, we have a yew seed coming in. That is quite nice. Hey, let's do a quick price check here. 268k. Oh my god, what is that? Oh, there it is. The Celestra seed. And what? We got 2 of them. 300 contracts, I swear. And now we get 2 in the same one? Well, anyway, maybe you just go 1 to 2 per roll. That would probably make more sense. But anyway, that's really exciting because that means, well, when I get 85 farming, I can plant the Celestra's tree and harvest it for a battle staff, which may be my best in slot weapon. So while we're on the subject, let's talk about gear, and what gear exactly I can actually kill the Hespori with. Now for weapons, there are 2 options, however there's kind of issues with both of them. First up here we have the battle staff, which I could grow from a celestial seed at 85 farming, however it has an attack requirement of 30 and a magic requirement of 30, which I didn't realize earlier when I was making this plan. So while the battle staff is more consistently available, I don't know if I can get 30 magic in the guild. Maybe I could get runes from a random event, so the only other viable alternative is to try to get a mystery box, and in the mystery box there's a 1 out of 15 chance of getting a mithril scimitar. This would honestly be the ideal weapon anyway, as it has a higher slash bonus and the Hespori is weak to slash. Now there is an unrealistic but possible chance of hitting the rare drop table with a mystery box, which is a 1 in 15 chance in itself. However, after that I would need to get extremely lucky to get a rune spear or even potentially a dragon spear. This is such a low % chance of happening, I don't even think it's worth thinking about, although that would be the perfect weapon. Now as far as equipment goes, we can also get a steel plate body from a mystery box. That will be pretty important because that will give me a ton of defensive stats. However, we will have to do a little more research on what type of damage the Hespori does. We have the blue wizard hat, which we already have actually. We got it from an imp kill. And one interesting one is actually the wooden shields, which you can actually fletch, and they do give solid defensive stats. The best one I could get is the redwood shield. If you have any other suggestions for gear that I am missing here, please leave a comment down below. And yeah, there's really nothing left to do except start training. Anyway guys, that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave the video a like. I always appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time.